we also had
ready
the
to
order in
play.
that game, so there was only a team of 4. So
anything can happen.
yeah. It was just one where we just ran at them, got their base pretty aggressively.
I think Eclipse like dumped off the rip their last game to get their average score up. So we'll see if they.
Don't think they'll do it this
ready.
game.
Go.
I think they'll play pretty
I don't.
normal.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it against Aftershock, but
See how disrespectful they're feeling.
yeah. So who's Aftershock sat? Benny, interesting.
Got Benny sitting.
Benny sitting, and
Hard to see from.
it looks like
Eclipse.
Noodle side. So, is that? I think they've sat Mopar.
Blue hit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oop.
And we could
Blue
only
hit.
blue take.
Blue
very empty.
destroyed.
It's almost looking like Kelpies are gone. They might be the
Blue
one.
is hitting
dumped.
green. Let's check the outsides. No, I can't tell.
Not tell, but blue's looking
Oh,
very
no.
empty.
I broke something.
So it looks like blue have probably dumped off the rip. I'm seeing a lot of action at green.
Yeah.
So I'd call advantage Aftershock on this. If they can hold blue team here as long as possible, collect as much pack, they will be in a very
Blue
healthy
hit.
position.
Blue hit. Blue destroyed.
Okay, so look, if Kelpies have dumped straight to Aftershock, this game's going to play out very interestingly. Where Aftershock are probably going to pull back on them. They're going to rail them for points and keep them out, and then Kelpies have got to make a decision if they stay or if they go.
Yeah, and on the Eclipse side, they are going
Red
to
hit.
be trying to play kind of.
Red hit.
Ooh, this would be a very
Kelpies
good
are.
take.
Oh,
Green hit.
that was a
Green
wild shot
hit.
where I
Blue
got on
team
the gun.
denied. Green
Or it's going for
destroyed.
green. Okay, so do you think they've split dumped, or do you think Worthy just like
I think
dumped
that's
off?
opportune.
Blue hit.
Saw that.
Blue
It's going to
hit.
just say red. They're going
Blue
to try and push
destroyed.
up as much as possible to try and get as many pack hits on the dump. That's your kind of weakness when you're not dumped to at the start, is you're not going to get as many pack hits as the team who is dumped to. So you have to push as hard. And then the other team also then really wants to try and leak behind you and get your base. When you
Yeah,
when you're gone.
it's early days. There's going to be a point where Eclipse might even want to push Kelpies through Aftershock space to bring it to
Green
them.
hit.
Yeah.
Green
They also
hit.
have to be careful
Green
that they don't
destroyed.
risk Kelpies staying. It's not uncommon to
Blue
see
hit.
sort of these sorts of teams dump and hold.
Blue hit.
Yeah, I don't
Blue
expect that
destroyed.
to happen here.
I don't think it will. 4 eyes are smarter than that. He should know better because I've never seen it actually work.
It never really does work unless it works more when there's 3 even skilled teams. But when you're a bit behind on the pack skills, you kind of just want to get your bases and hope that someone fumbles. I think if you're going to dump off the bat.
Green
To be
hit.
fair, Kelpies are
Green
doing
hit.
a decent job at getting
Like,
through
get 'em
Green
Aftershock.
destroyed.
Like they've got 3. They potentially could bounce now if they want to secure some reds, but they might stay.
Yeah, they might. Depends if they
What
think
was
they can
that?
get the extra 2 or not. So I quite often see
Blue
teams
hit.
stay for a bit going, oh yeah, the
Blue
greens are
hit.
easy. And then when the
Blue
teams realize there's
destroyed.
only 2 people who need, it doesn't work as well.
Yeah, we just saw Aftershock take a run at Eclipse, which is definitely the call. They have to secure a red.
Red hit.
Red base.
Red
This is a
hit.
big take if you can get it. Oh, there's a lot of
Oh,
reds.
no, Reds pulled
Green
back
team
now.
denied.
Because Aftershock are gonna be in trouble soon, right? So if Kelpies get another green, or if they get 2 more greens and they're done, and they go to red, what are Aftershock gonna do?
I'm already
I-
thinking they're in trouble.
I think Aftershock needed to counter about a minute ago.
Green hit. Green
The
hit.
bases are
definitely
going
need to
down
counter
way
now.
too
Green
easy.
destroyed.
Aftershock might be setting themselves up to fail at this point if they don't get some reds.
Yeah, because the game for Aftershock now, if they stay home, is what we were saying Eclipse had to do, and that's pack from your base, which is far away, to the dump players, while making sure your base does not drop at all because you haven't managed to pick up any of the opposing team non-empty base. So really, it's really advantage Eclipse now, and maybe that's what Eclipse were doing. They were actually tagging the Aftershock players and just letting them run through, just hoping they'd get there. It's a really fun advanced
Red
strategy.
hit.
For these like
hit.
round robin games.
Red
Well,
destroyed.
this blue base. But as you said,
hit.
and you said it yourself, you risk
Blue
just the
hit.
chance of
Blue
them
destroyed.
getting 10 bases and you staying stuck on 5 because each team defends each other out too well.
Trying to calculate pack quickly, but Eclipse has finished the empty. Aftershock have just started their cycle. Kelpies have only need 1 on Aftershock, but they've moved.
Yeah, they've got another 12k to pick up.
Well, they've
Aftershock.
moved over to red, but that being said, so either red hold them out, which means they spend the rest of the game at red and Aftershock can't get through them and Eclipse get a ton of pack points, or B, they do get through red and then they just spread across the arena and stop everybody from getting bases theoretically.
Yeah.
They're doing really well. Like, they could take this off of Aftershock. I don't know if they'll be able to take it off of Eclipse, but if they do start rolling through Eclipse, Eclipse have to get Aftershock and vice versa. So this game could really blow out.
Yeah, I can see Eclipse being pretty aggressive when the pack points do come
Blue
to them. It
hit.
seems to be
Blue hit.
something I've noticed from them
Blue
is they will
destroyed.
Up.
defend it
Well
kind of
done.
hard and just send 3 out to get that extra green they need at the right time.
It's interesting because Kelpies had a lot of presence at green when they were getting it, but I'm not seeing a ton of their presence at red. So
No.
I don't know if they're a bit more timid. I don't know if they're still trying to get their last green.
There's definitely players on each doors now, so they're starting to be a little more aggressive, but it was not the same, right? We saw it like 3 players running through a door earlier. And I'm wondering if they're a bit lost.
Broke that.
Member leveled
Blue
up.
hit.
Well done.
Blue hit.
No,
Jesse
empty.
going for his
Blue
empty.
destroyed.
Very exciting.
Definitely, yeah, not seeing the offensive presence at
Member
red
leveled
like we
up.
saw at green.
Well
They're kind of in
done.
the back lines. They're
Yeah, but there are 4 reds there, so I'm going to say there's a lot of players there. We just can't see them. Do we have another camera that shows like the outside of red?
Member leveled up. Well done.
is he Taipan having a run at green there? Oh, they got
2
a couple.
reds.
Green hit.
Oh, he got that
If
tag.
DP gets
Green
this
hit.
base, that's going to be big.
Oh, and
Green
Taipan got
destroyed.
The cross shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's
that's
huge.
going to be huge for Eclipse.
Red hit. Blue hit.
Dossie going for
Red
his
hit. Blue
empty as
destroyed.
Kaz
Red
going
destroyed.
Member
for
leveled up.
a red. Let's go
Well
have a look at
done.
that green base.
Taipan got the double. It was just unlucky for Beefy there not being able to get that lunge.
Yeah, so that was super big for Eclipse because Aftershock have to make a move now. They know they've lost one to Eclipse. They can't win a 5 base game. There's a point here where Eclipse could just, eventually, if they keep
Member
Kelpies
leveled
out long
up.
enough and they pack
Well
up enough,
done.
they could let them in
Red
and
hit.
go get an
Red
Aftershock
hit.
base. But Kelpies are getting it
Red
all on their own.
destroyed.
Member
Yeah.
leveled up. Well
Wow.
done.
Kelpies, I could really run through this game if they're underestimated.
Yeah, I don't know if they're
Blue
going to
hit.
catch up to Eclipse at this
Member
point.
leveled
though.
up. Well
Um,
done.
Even if
Destroyed.
they get 3 more bases, that's 9k.
If they have
Member
the time to
leveled up.
pack,
Well
I
done.
just don't see them getting enough pack on Eclipse. Like, I don't think Eclipse is going to panic.
no,
hard.
they should be fairly patient.
Yeah.
But Aftershock might open the door for them if Aftershock realize that they're in trouble.
Yeah, Aftershock have to do something. They're behind on pack now, and they're behind on bases.
Yeah, Lamabat says it looks like a phase over the barrier. It's the angle of the camera. So I did the same thing watching the stream. I'm like, oh, that looks like a head. But yeah, when you go in and
Red
look, it's
hit.
the angle of the camera makes it look like people are
Red
going
hit.
over the half wall.
Red destroyed.
Wow. Like, Kelpie is
Member
like a
leveled
really
up.
good dump here.
Well
like, I
done.
generally don't advise like dumping off the rip.
No.
It's not really a good strat. But if you got nothing to lose and you pull it off, but their pack's really far behind. They've got 8 bases, Aftershock have 5, and they're neck and neck. They haven't gotten denied, except for
Yeah.
Worthy, that one.
That
That
one
was-
solo attempt, yep. Which would have been a really, really good for them. They had that now.
Everybody gets one. One early denial isn't the end of the world. 'Cause if you get that, it's a big swing.
Well, the only way to get bases is to get denied. My quote.
So if you look at Eclipse's tag ratio, you can see, like, I mean, DP's
Red
getting a little
leveled
chewed up,
up.
but he's probably
Well
trying to
done.
push people through
Red
Aftershock.
Oh, it's a big
destroyed.
red. Gets
Big-
it from that little nook there.
Yeah, big base for Holmes there. He's shored up and made sure that they have the same bases as Eclipse. So, like, the pack is really going to be the game. Eclipse have 3k pack up on Aftershock, but there's enough time.
I'd like to see Aftershock try and push that nut one more red. Find a timing where they can maybe hit 3 players on a door when they've got this double lock-in.
Member
Hopefully
leveled
keeping red
up.
out. 'Cause
Well
they really
done.
need that.
Kelpies are set up in red base, so this is like a perfect time that Eclipse should, like,
Red
smash
hit.
green.
Red hit. Red destroyed.
Ooh, and that is the last red base that Kelpies needed.
Oh, this game's getting close.
This game may have actually flipped.
Green hit.
Oh,
Oh,
potato going
this-
for green.
Oh,
Green destroyed.
very nice.
Ironically, from the spot we call Spud. So- Have a look at that actually, because he like he got in and like panicked.
Yeah. Nice little lunge there, though.
Oh, it was close. There's a green coming up. Okay, so
2
now
minutes.
that Eclipse have an extra base, they might just be okay to chill. There's still a blue and red. I don't know if they realize they don't need it, or if they think there's pack, or if they're keeping Aftershock out. Like,
There is. Oh yeah, one blue still needs green. Point actually.
red's pushing green fairly
Red
hard
hit.
now. Oh, as green goes
Red
for a
leveled
red.
up. Well
Red
done.
destroyed.
And that's from the other nook. Open from the other side. So they're really showing those 2 little sneak spots to get these bases, which I think are generally funner ways to get like these dump bases where you just clear a whole door out and you start shooting and everyone starts running at you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the Kelpies don't realize they're done at red, or if this is a plan, because they do need a green, and you'd think they would go 5-man smash green, try and get the last one, and then spread.
Now,
Or
this-
if they think it's better just to chill for pack here.
wherever Eclipse picked up this pack from.
Green hit.
Well, it's because they've gone out aggressive now,
Green
or probably
hit.
going for a green.
Green destroyed.
Oh. Aftershock in. Ooh, can get through red.
Just leave them in there. Red?
Enjoy. Huckins knees can't get there in time this game. They've played so well though. Dumping off the rip against, 2 Queensland
Red
teams
hit.
notorious for punishing the dump.
Red hit. Red
What
destroyed.
do you mean? This is one Queensland team and an Aftershock.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
They're not Queensland.
My bad. One Queensland team. See, this is.
Green
I
hit.
don't do morning shifts.
Green
Ooh,
hit.
Noodle going for a green.
Oh!
Red team
That would have been
denied.
that would have
500
been good.
points.
It's getting close.
Nice. Alright.
He shot 2 and then started going for it. Taipan must have
There's
gotten
a
shot.
con. Oh,
Oh, someone got past Taipan. Oh no.
yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, that spot right at
Red
the
It's
end.
really gonna. Oh, Jesse
Red
going
hit.
for a red base.
Oh, that looks
Red
done.
destroyed.
Oh, that's a good
Game
base to
over.
clean it up.
Please proceed to exit.
Oh, well, that went against predictions, didn't it?
I mean, considering Aftershock are currently sitting in 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a buzzer beater there.
And how easily their base went down. I feel like Eclipse actually didn't defend their base too strongly. They played very aggressive getting Aftershock's base.
Oh, look, I think it was the call. It may have come a little bit too late, though. Because,
Yeah.
like, Kelpies were out of it. They could have let Kelpies in and gone. Just trying to check out, like, if you look at the tags, a lot of pack off of the Kelpie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's
look at
packs
those.
looks pretty
Look
good.
at those against.
You can see the tag numbers are all 40 plus or close enough to for the 10 players in the top 2 rows there.
But yeah, it's if you look at some of the against, like Four Eyes, Nivier, and like we're all tagged 51 times. So there was just a little bit of roaming pack.